day 2 of my vlog series for Disneyland Paris. We are currently, if you couldn't tell, in the Starbucks in Disney Village. It is a must-do on most days of our trips. I've actually gone for a cold coffee even though it's cold and raining outside, just because we've been rushing all morning, because apparently dressing up as Ahsoka Tano takes time. So I'm going to quickly grab my coffee and then I'll let you know what we're up to today. So I've already seen something I want to buy today. These were here on our March trip and I was obsessed with them. I didn't buy it because I forgot and I was too scared to take it home, and then I've regretted it every trip since because it's not been here. I'm also really tempted. This is the original Disneyland Paris one. I'm also really tempted by the Avengers Campus one, although I'm not sure if maybe I'll get something like that from California. So I think I might just get the 30th, seeing as we have celebrated the 30th anniversary at Disneyland Paris like 5 or 6 times now. So it feels rude not to. Like I said, we're on day 2. I've currently just got my latte. He went for, what did you go for?
Latte.
Ooh, so? Oh, you didn't get a drink. Honestly, one day I'll get her into coffee. Yeah. Jammers, what did you get?
I got a salted pretzel hot chocolate and it's absolutely lovely.
Is it? Sip, sip. So our initial plan, despite the rain, is to head into Disneyland Park for early magic hours. It doesn't look like there's going to be too many people, but we're not in too much of a rush anyway, just because if you head to the parks for 8:30, normally there's quite a lot of people in the queue, and I'd rather not get soaked waiting to get in the park when we could get soaked in the park. He has checked the weather and it does say between 10 and 2, hopefully there'll be no rain. It's picked up a little bit, but it's just like drizzle, but it's just like that wet drizzle where you just seem to get wet despite the fact that you can't really see the rain. But I obviously am dressed as Ahsoka, so we need to head to Star Wars. He's in a Marvel Star Wars ensemble. Soph is in her, as she named it, casual Disney outfit. Yeah. And James is in his Mickey merch.
Yes.
So after a quick pit stop to see Mickey and Minnie,
we did,
and take a couple of photos with Soph in the town square.
Yes, yes.
We are now heading up towards the castle. Thankfully, fingers crossed, the rain stopped. Knock on wood.
Yeah. It's quite quiet on Main Street. I know it's early magic hours, but
I reckon the rain might have put
I
as well.
think so.
Like in terms of local people that don't have to come in today, they might be like, oh, we're coming later, or.
Well, I'm not sure if you said on the vlog, but Keith said the rain was going to stop between 10 and 2. Like, it's not raining now, but then I feel like maybe a flood of
hopefully the skies will clear by 10.
Oh yeah, hopefully, yeah. Well, it's looking lighter. It's looking a lot lighter than this morning.
And the clouds are moving fast, so we've got this, we've got this.
We're weather people now.
It did rain.
Yeah.
Who's over there then?
Probably stitching it.
Oh, over Christmas it was Chip and Dale.
In the outfits?
Yeah, in their little Christmas outfits. Oh yeah, should we go see if we can see anyone? Hi Eeyore! Hope you're having a lovely day.
Oh, Geppetto's back.
Geppetto and Eeyore walk into a wall.
Hi,
Well, good morning, Geppetto!
Oh, Pinocchio!
Little family reunion.
Oh.
Hi, Pinocchio! Oh, look who we have here!
The sass.
Look at his little bum wiggle. We just had some really cute mini interactions with the characters that are currently entertaining Plaza Gardens. We saw Tigger, Eeyore, Geppetto, Pinocchio and Hook, so I think we might have seen a full crossover. The time currently is 5 to 9, so I'd say if you aim to get there about 8:45, you should hopefully see that crossover, and it's a really quick way to meet the characters. They don't obviously stop, but they often say hello. We got a high five from Tigger, so it's definitely worth, if you have the time, popping over there for a few minutes. probably throughout the day, because obviously they're there for breakfast, lunch and dinner, but we just find it's quite a nice quiet time there to just quickly get some character interactions as they go for a break and come back. I know, this is, I didn't even know this was a way. Is this the way out?
Yeah.
We're all going on a Space Ranger mission. Maybe Tina. Oh my god, yeah! I'm gonna glow. I suck at this, so I barely even try it. I got 100 points! Go off, though. Show you the other side. You could do it. Oh yeah! 2 girls.
Your line.
I can't quite remember when I last filmed, but we're currently in a queue to meet the Mandalorian, which is very exciting. The weather has cleared up a little bit, but I think
It's just the wind.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's starting to spit a little bit, so if we could get undercover real soon, I'd love that. It's definitely a bit nippy. It's snowing again in the UK, so praying it doesn't come any further down.
Compared to the weather last year, we
Yeah,
really
it's completely
hoped it was
different.
windy.
Yeah.
But then we did come later. We did come end
At the
of
end,
March.
yeah, we came like 2 weeks later, didn't we? No worries. It didn't even hit me, so I don't know why we said okay. Yeah, but we're just quickly waiting for Mandalorian. Like Em said, it was a really unique meet.
Yeah.
So as long as we don't have to wait too long, I think it would definitely be worth it. And also, I look like this. I feel like there's not many other characters I could meet,
That
and
is
it makes
true.
sense.
I'm excited.
I could meet Tigger, and maybe he'll think it's just stripes. So we just grabbed our time for the Mandalorian. We joined the queue at 9:30. They gave us our time about 10:05. They started giving people times about 10:00. So if you qualify for a priority card, head to the Mandalorian meet and greet, or a meet and greet if it's a busy one, as early as possible. Just make sure you get a time as early in the day, because I reckon within the next 5-10 families, that's the Mandalorian priority queue spaces gone for the whole day. If you couldn't guess, we're in the queue for Star Tours. I look a little bit like a drowned rat, but we're gonna go hopefully get something in English.
Yes, yes.
If not, like, it's still pretty fun.
Oh yeah. We'll just understand it.
Never wondered what real fashion looks like.
Veuillez suivre les consignes de sécurité suivantes. Quand les portes automatiques s'ouvriront, empruntez...
So we just did Star Tours. We're just having a look around Star Traders Boutique. I think that's what it's called. We were hoping to find a big feet Ewok for Soph and I, and a big feet Grogu for Key. But we didn't manage to find either, so that's a bit annoying. But what can you do? I mean, like, to be fair, the stock here changes so frequently. At the moment, they have a lot of the big feet. Just unfortunately not the ones we wanted, but they have Big Feet, Solly, Lucky. They've got a few. So it's still worth, like, if you want a Big Feet, fingers crossed. But in terms of the Star Wars stock, there's nothing here that we haven't seen in Disney Village yesterday.
Wish I knew what they were doing most of the time. Why?
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Kieran, I'm not talking to.
Why? That was so funny.
Because he won't go in Terror of Terror.
Oh, Key, you will love it. I promise. I honestly think if he can do
Hyperspace Mountain and RC Racer.
We got you on 13. We tricked you on 13, and you survived on that, Alton Towers.
Oh my god, yeah, you've been on. How have you been on 13 and not Tower of Terror?
He didn't know it was coming.
Well, it's not coming on Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror, you just go up and then you get the lift back down.
Yeah.
That's actually what happens. So we've waited far too long in this trip, this ride. Normally it's our first ride of the trip, but due to the higgledy-piggledy nature of yesterday, we didn't head straight here, and then this morning it was a bit miserable and we slowly made our way through Main Street to Discoveryland. So now it's officially time that we do Pirates of the Caribbean, which might be our group favourite ride during this trip, seeing as Big Thunder's down. I'm so sad. Me too.
Gotta be serious on the ship.
James hasn't got a hand.
Yeah, mine's been cut off. I've been a bad pirate.
Hook.
Oh, I'm Hook, yes.
So we're currently hiding underneath the shelter of our umbrellas, securing our spot for Dream and Shine Bright. I'm hoping it dries up, because with the first show there was no rain, and I'm scared if there's rain that they won't stop. That would be a bit annoying if we waited 15 minutes and then they don't stop. But the weather's just really temperamental today, like it bounces between rain and like half sunshine. Yeah, not really full, not really full sunshine. There's so many people in really nice outfits today. It's nice to see people make an effort at Disneyland Paris. Yeah. My fringe is going crazy, I'm so sorry. after a very wet and windy Dream and Shine Bright, we are now sat in Hyperion at the theatre section where they play the comic strips. Comic strips? What do you call these? Cartoons. Where they play the cartoons while we wait for our meet with the Mandalorian. He is coming back at 1:30 and our time is 1:35. So we're going to sit here until just before 1:30 and then head back in. Just because it's so rainy, you can't really wait anywhere outside, and at least we've escaped from the wind here. Because actually, it's crazy. We thought about doing Star Tours, but because the lady, when she gave us the time for Mandalorian, said make sure you're here promptly, we obviously don't want to be late and then miss it. I saw that. Do you know, I literally took a video of it yesterday as Mickey. And I was like, what?
Let me just show the vlog so they know what we're talking about. Bear with. You know what we're talking about?
Yeah. So for International Women's Day, they changed the Mickey that normally greets you in front of the Disneyland Hotel, the topiary, to Minnie, and it's so cute. Apparently it's the second time ever in Disneyland Paris history that they've done it, so such a lovely nod. There's also some new posters up in the Art of Marvel to celebrate. I think there's 6 posters I think there's meant to be to celebrate International Women's Day at the Art of Marvel Hotel, so it's really nice to see them doing stuff to celebrate these international days that obviously happen across the year.
What can I say? A Jedi and a Mandalorian, they never expect it.
I'd love to. I'd like it too. Oh, he's very special. I've got my own. I'll have to get him one.
Should we do a group one?
Since I last spoke, we met the Mandalorian. I didn't film it on my camera, but I'll add a clip in of like me meeting him because James was thankful enough to film it in portrait for
You're
me.
thanking me now, but then when you come to edit, you might be like...
It could be shocking, and then I'll take it all back. If you don't see this in the vlog, oh sorry, it's because it was rubbish.
You big flirt.
Yeah, so we've just met the Mandalorian. It was absolutely incredible. Obviously he's only here for 2 weeks, but if they do make it a permanent meet, you should definitely consider coming.
10 out of 10.
Incredible, honestly. Like
I know, that's such a good photo.
he is the Mandalorian. Like that's, oh, it's so cool. And he finishes it off with "This is the way," and all 4 of us just go, "This is the way." So I've quickly had to wash up my face paint because me and face paint do not get on. So that was coming off as soon as possible. Yeah, we're just gonna ride Hyperspace Mountain because the boys rode it earlier. Sophie and I didn't because she has been very kind of taking photos of me. So we're gonna ride it now and have a blast now that I don't have to worry about my face being ruined.
No.
Or my hair because that's long gone.
Did you enjoy that?
I actually really do like that ride.
We are well and truly awake now that we've done Hyperspace. I've changed my top quickly. Just to be in something a bit more comfy. Yeah, well, I made sure I wasn't topless at any one point. I don't really know. Well, I guess we'll never know. I didn't vlog it. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do now. Guys, does anyone have any ideas?
Train.
Oh yeah, the train.
Sophie was very passionate about the train.
Yeah, I think we might just take a loop around.
And then food.
Yeah, we have.
By the time we've done the train, it'll probably be like nearly 3 o'clock, so...
It might be a bit quieter then as well.
Veuillez ne pas fumer. Merci. For your safety, please stay seated while the train is moving, keeping your hands and arms.
That's your favourite ride, isn't it, Key?
And no smoke.
It's not the worst.
Missing it.
Closest to small we're going to get.
It's quite pretty as well, although it obviously needs a bit of TLC. James vlogging.
It's not really
It's been so long.
looks nice and clean.
Célèbre les enfants du monde entier.
Did you miss it, Key?
That I would say, it's a small world.
It is.
assuming it's fancy Mickey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if Jack's going to meets all year. So we've just headed to the Last Chance Cafe for like a late lunch. It's about 3 o'clock, but I haven't been that hungry this morning to want to eat beforehand. But at least it's outdoor seating, but thankfully it's undercover, and there's probably maybe like 20-30 tables. I went for the Doritos with cheese sauce and the chili because I couldn't decide out of the two, and they both look good.
Look at his turkey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why is it so small?
But why is it so
So what?
burn?
To be fair, sometimes they do look like that. But at Disney, obviously, they're bigger. And
Yeah,
the
I was
top bit that looks
expecting
that way.
a Walt Disney World turkey leg.
I mean, to be fair, it's cheaper here, though, isn't it?
yeah.
So it makes sense.
8-10 after
I
annual
think the
pass.
Disney World ones are like 12.
Yeah.
Well, bon appetit!
Aye.
I'll try the chili first. It's hot, it's steaming.
Chili.
It's really good, actually. It's got like a nice amount of spice without being too hot. And the Doritos. Are Doritos. What did you guys go for?
Chicken, strips, nachos, and chips.
Good choice. And it was so quick, like by the time I paid, my food was ready. So yeah, definitely if you want like a quick bite to eat, this is great. And there's James with his dry turkey.
The flavour's actually quite nice.
It smells good, you can smell, it smells like a normal turkey leg.
If it was just made, like came out fresh out of the oven, it'd be actually really good this. But
Maybe it's not that popular, so maybe they sit for a bit longer than they should.
De vous accueillir, humble mortel, dans ce mystérieux manoir. You may not believe it, but beauty once lived in this house.
Still does.
Fantôme Manor a connu des jours heureux. Et les temps sont
how are you glowing?
Yeah, my ears.
Now, curious souls, come, I have more to show you. Entrez, brave mortel, et visitons ensemble.
Kindly watch your step as you board, please. The party will commence only if you remain quietly seated at all times.
So, it's raining again.
That's an understatement.
We're hiding in the shop at Frontierland purely for the fact that it's too wet to even walk around the park. Like I'm soaked. If I show you my leg,
Cheeky.
literally it's so annoying. It just keeps raining intermittently, like on and off, but it's getting heavier every time that it's on. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do. We were planning on going to Fantasyland and doing a few rides there, but seeing as the majority of them are outdoor, I don't know the likelihood of that actually being able to go ahead. So it's a little bit chaotic, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. We'll have a little wander around the Frontierland shop for fun while we wait.
Ici chez Web, on a accès à une super technologie, comme le vibranium du Wakanda ou ce fluide extraterrestre dément. On a les particules de Pym et Star Tech. Ça nous permet de développer des trucs incroyables, comme ces petits speederboats par exemple. Regardez, c'est super, ils peuvent même se dupliquer tout seuls. Se dupliquer tout seuls parce qu'ils sont incroyables. Petit, arrête de faire ça, c'est bon. Mais si vous êtes là, c'est pour nous aider à tester le nouveau véhicule Stinger. Grâce à son processeur, vous lancerez vos propres toiles d'araignée, comme une fois Spider-Man.
Peter, cette présentation est en train de t'échapper. Consuming everything in sight. Unless Spider-Man can stop them, they will destroy the entire Avengers Campus. Malgré ce que vous voyez là, les Spider-Man ont été créés pour être des assistants robotiques. Mais ils dévorent actuellement tout ce qu'ils rencontrent et se multiplient à un rythme alarmant. Si rien n'est fait, si j'appelle les Avengers.
Pas de panique les amis, je vais régler ça. Ok, la journée pop to est annulée.
Are you okay?
Je crois que j'ai besoin d'aide.
C'est le moins qu'on puisse dire.
Chérie, prépare les véhicules Stinger.
C'est comme si c'était fait.
Allez tous vers les Stinger et on fera...
Sophie's got beef with Key because Key won't go on Tower of Terror. We've come on Web Slingers to show him how brave he can be.
The thing that gets me is he's been on the parachute drop in Toy Story Land.
He's been on 13 at Alton Towers.
Yeah.
And he's been on RC Racer.
If he can do those, he can do Tower of Terror.
connecté une fois à bord du véhicule Stinger. Merci de rester
I'm
assis
witnessing
avec les mains,
between
bras,
couples
pieds et
while
jambes
they
à
sit at
l'intérieur de
Disneyland.
l'habitacle. Et merci de surveiller votre
You not live from a wet Disneyland Paris. We're currently in Paris, just admiring the Paris set. We've just had some photos outside here, but it's a bit hard because obviously everyone's sheltering from the rain. So I think we're gonna wander, try and find somewhere in the dry. We managed to see the like welcome to Avengers Campus like thing that a select few Avengers do every like hour or two. So we managed to see that really randomly as we were coming out of Webs. But I doubt they're still out now, because if it's raining they cancel everything, because they cancelled just for the wind, didn't they?
Yeah,
when we were.
the wasp maybe in that.
The meet and greet.
The meet and greet. That's
probably where they're all
came back straight back out, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I wonder if they've gone there, which they would have come us that way.
Yeah, that would be fine. We decided to ditch Disneyland Park just for the fact that there wasn't really anything left to do that we hadn't done that would have been available in the rain. So we're just gonna make the most of the next couple of hours in studios. If it carries on the weather as it is, it's unlikely to have the drone show, so we might not stay for that, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, bless her. She looks like a little mushroom. The big sweet teeth for cars. Bless her.
We need to make a dash for it, I think.
Right, I say we head
Just anywhere.
underneath the magical theatre.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't have a brolly. I wasn't prepared. We were in the queue bit, and it started to spit. I'm like, oh dear, this is not going to be good. And as soon as this ride started, whoosh.
I did think it was getting heavier.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hopefully they're on this one. And I couldn't see you. And I was like, oh no.
And then we got Georgia just laughing, filming us. Whilst we're like stuck.
Funny. We are hiding in the studio shop, the main one that's kind of in the Studio One. It is vile outside. It's not showing any signs of letting up, so we might have to just call it.
Yeah.
It's only like an hour before the end of like
We've
the
done
park
well, because
day.
if it's been like this all day,
We
we've done
saw
pretty well.
the Marvel show yesterday without the drones.
Yeah.
They're not going to have the drones today, so I don't think we're going to be missing anything.
No.
And to just stand in the shop for an hour to get soaked and then have to go back. Yeah.
I think we're better off waiting for the rain to die down, so at least it's not bad when
Yeah.
we're waiting for a taxi, because otherwise we're going to get
Yeah.
soaked.
It's definitely been a mixed bag of weather day, but we still had fun. It's just been like a longer afternoon than we planned on having.
Yeah. That's the thing, we had a good morning, it's just been the later afternoon
Yeah.
that's been a bit.
It's just chaotic. You don't know when it's going to start, when it's going to stop, so you can't really plan or do anything. But hopefully today's been a bad day, because it did say on the weather forecast before we came Wednesday will be the worst day.
Oh, okay. So
Hopefully. So if you couldn't tell, we are back at the room. The others are chilling. I am pretty happy that we came back. It's going to give us time to shower, grab some food back in the hotel again. That's fine. I was just like, what's that? I've got a backing track. So I'm going to quickly have a shower and then catch up with you guys when we've got some food. Key and the others are just going to pick where we eat while I shower. the realities of a Disney trip.
He's making excuses.
Always. So we've got our pizzas. You've got your
I don't know what this
on
is
a
supposed to be.
pizza. He looks
I'm
very
just
confused.
Trying to rip it where
Soph and I have
it's
got
lying.
this pepperoni, and James is sharing the ham fiasco.
Oh yeah.
Bone up the teeth.
Bone apple teeth.
So we've had our pizza. It was an average pizza.
I think it was better than average. It wasn't like I was expecting it to be poor, but it was alright. Like,
It's probably like a 7.
yeah,
a 7. And
That's a good
considering it
rating.
was Uber Eats from some random grandma and granddad place,
Yeah.
it was okay. I think it was like Nonna and Nonda or something, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it meant like grandma and granddad, didn't it?
But as you can quite clearly tell, makeup's off, hair's washed, we're going to bed because I'm so tired. I hope you've enjoyed today. It's been a bit of a higgledy-piggledy day. Oh, then we got interrupted, but it was a worthy interruption. So
It was.
My thing's covered in fake tan, but I have got a reservation for Saturday.
So we're going to Disney for another day! I have nothing to wear!
Just wear something again, it's fine.
I'm not putting that face paint on again.
Why?
No, that's amazing. That means you've got 3 days left.
Yeah, look. Saturday the 11th of March.
Oh, you are stunning. That's so exciting. Well, we're going to sign off there because we've got 3 more days of Disney. So this is becoming quite a long vlog series. I am looking forward to editing it.
We've had 5 days in the parks. 2 half days.
2 half days, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Fingers crossed for good weather. So I'm going to sign you off. Now you know there's some more exciting days to come. Today was a bit higgity-piggity, but tomorrow's a new day. It's going to be a sunny day. It's going to be an amazing day. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. If not, we'll see you next week. Bye. Do you want to say bye?
Bye for now.